Michael, or Mike for short, and welcome to another episode of LCPDFR 1.1. Today we're going to be using this Liberty County Sheriff's Office Ford Police Interceptor utility, using the same library as the previous episode, but the only thing that's different is that it doesn't have a sergeant rank symbol on it. So yeah, and currently, as you can see, I'm using the default look of GTA 4. The reason being is because I am not on my dad's Anywhere 17 or 4 gaming laptop. I am now on my Dell Inspiration 15 gaming laptop, which is kind of crappy for gaming. It's an AMD processor with a AMD M445 graphics with 4 gigabytes, 16 gigs, and 15 gigs of usable. But on my dad's Anywhere 17 or 4 gaming laptop, his is an Intel Core 7 with a NVIDIA GTX 1080, 8 gigs with a 8 gigabyte memory, and a 15.6 usable of gigs. So yeah, so anyways, I was playing on GTA 4 LCPDFR on my dad's Anywhere pretty much last night. And I want to say I was playing in high graphics, and I want to say I had no issues. You guys know, if you guys are going to my channel, you guys find episode 79 Shadow Play. You can see during the episode I was using Polcast 324's EMB mod, which is the eye-candy EMB. So you guys want to go on to episode 79 where it said shall play the tile, and look for it at my channel. And if you pause to the part where I was changing the graphics a bit because of AI, you can see I was playing in 40 high graphics. Everything was on very high. The resolution was up to 1080, and so pretty much you guys looked at episode 79 with the shall play on it. You can see this was already high, very high, and these are up to 100. But the thing is, I had to put this down to 20, 25, and 35 on Anywhere, is because it wasn't because of the lag. I mean, there was no lag, no issues with leverage. It was a good thing. But reason why, if you guys go into episode 79 and you see the reason why I was right now, I was throwing some graphics down. I mean, not resolution. Only thing I was changing was the vehicle destiny and the other two down a bit. The reason why is because of the AI. So if you guys watch the beginning of episode 79 with the shall play, which is a screen recorder by NVIDIA. So if you guys are watching the beginning of episode 79 and where you saw a little bit of a wreckage or was my intro, that was because I had to turn things down a bit, because usually if you have your destiny all the way high up, that could probably because for example, okay, let's say we're on the Anywhere, right? Let's say we're on the Anywhere 17 or 4 gaming laptop, right? And let's say we have this, and let's have this and very high, and this and very high. And let's say you're driving along, there's no lag, no nothing, right? So everything is gonna be okay. And as soon as you see AI start wrecking to each other and that kind of stuff, that's when I started to do this. The reason why is because sometimes you have your vehicle listening up pretty high, it could possibly cause a lot of chaos for the AI. So that's why I turned down to 20, 25, and 35. So yeah. But overall, it was nice. It was a nice experience playing the game, and yeah. Unfortunately, I might do a live stream for GTA 5 LCPDFR maybe tomorrow. Not sure. So yeah. And yesterday, like not yesterday, but what's today? Friday. So on Wednesday, when after my dad came home from work, he saw me watching one of podcasts. I was play for videos, but I watch podcast all times when I'm bored. So half times when I'm bored, I watch podcast 324. It just make me more occupied, and so I was watching podcasts. I was watching one of podcasts I was prefer episodes, and my dad walked in and he asked me a question because he wanted to have a game on his laptop because he has a or 17 or 14 laptop. Quite honestly, his laptop is better than mine. Like, it's no joke. He can run, like, his laptop can run Roblox in 60 frames, probably Minecraft in 60 frames, and pretty much other games in high definition with no issues. So he walked to my bedroom. I was watching Pokemon on my Xbox because I was kind of, I was playing for on my crappy laptop. So my dad walked in and he asked me about, me giving him a game. So what happened was, so pretty much I told him that here, let me go and show you. So him and I went on this anywhere some tier 4, and I knew this, like, I knew his laptop came with Steam because when him and I went to Best Buy to look for new computers, I looked at the Anywhere, and I looked on the search bar. I typed in Steam and it said right there, desktop app. I was like, maybe I'm not doing install Steam on this. So what happened was, right before he was like, so I told him about Steam, and he went to Google, and he typed in Steam. I was like, actually, you don't have to do that. You can just, since my dad has the Anywhere 17 or 4, I just told him, you can close the browser and you just search up Steam on your Windows bar by your Windows homepage button thing doodle, and you type in Steam. It said right there, desktop apps. So he opened up. Unfortunately, I was the one who made the account for him, so I made a Steam account for him, and so he was, and so we were looking for some games that we can play on. Then we both ended up getting Heroes and Generals, which is a free game. I tried to play Heroes and Generals on my laptop, but for some reason the frame rate was horrible, and no matter how hard I tried to run the graphics on it, I was still getting out frame rate. So that need to say, so it was him and I playing Heroes and Generals on his Anywhere 17 or 4 gaming laptop, and we're both having a blast on it. The game is pretty much addicted to both of us. And I was like, I wonder if I can run GTA 4 on high graphics. What I did was, I logged onto my Steam account on his Steam. So I already knew his password thing like that because I wrote it down. So what happened was, I logged him out. So right now, so this is when he was now at work. So he was at work, and I logged him out of Steam, and I logged myself into Steam on his Steam on his Anywhere 17 or 4 game laptop. So what happened was, so I went to the library where you see your games, that kind of stuff. I installed American Truck Sim, GTA 4, GTA 5, and what was so cool was that so basically what happened was that after I was finished installing GTA 4, after I installed LCPDFR, I went to the game and I put everything on very high. So everything was a high graphics. I had scripts. Scripts I had were the ticket time, traffic flow, and some other scripts as well. So I put everything on high, and quite honestly, no issue whatsoever. No lag spikes, no nothing. Everything was nice and smooth. Well, at least in my opinion, was nice and smooth. And I was like, but I wanted to get a AMB mod. So what happened is I went onto LCPDFR.com. Actually, I Google iCandy AMB, and I was like, if I get iCandy AMB version 6, will the game lag? So I questioned myself first, and then what happened was, when I got the AMB, I made an AMB backup for the PC and the common folder, just in case if something happened, like if the game crashed or something like that. So after I made a backup folder and I installed AMB, I launched GTA 4, and what now? If you guys are wondering how did I get the pack I was using from my computer to this computer, what happened was I had to email myself the pack I was using. So what I did was I emailed myself the ELS and the pack I was using to myself, so I can download on this computer and use it for LCPDFR. So what happened was, so I got everything all ready, and I crossed my finger. As soon as I launched the game, I crossed my fingers, and as soon as the game just launched, now I was like kind of praying to see what happened. So I pressed play on the main menu, and as soon as I pressed play, everything went to normal. The loading screen boot up nice and neatly. Well, I was doing the first mission where you go where Roman picks you up in the docks during the intro and that kind of stuff. So during the first mission, I was kind of so what happened was, now I thought there were going to be lag, because usually iCandy AMB requires like a high-end PC. I mean, in Alienware 17 or 4 is pretty much a high-end PC, so there's no biggie.
Required for a mugging on Aspen Drive.
Of course, tend to tell me, but what happened was, now I thought there'd be lag because on the amount of files that iCandy AMB has. So as soon as I got into the game, I moved my mouse around, and the mouse was still moving nice and smooth. There's no lag movement on the mouse, so it was pretty much incredible. And as soon as I was driving Roman's car, still everything was so smooth, and I was pretty much amazed how much power this Alienware 17 or 4 can handle a game like this, even with the EMB mod and high graphics. So props to Alienware for that. And I downloaded GTA 5 after I was finished with my LCPDFR episode. So I downloaded GTA 5, and again GTA 5, I was alright. Oh my god. About that dude. So anyways, once I was finished downloading on GTA 5, I launched the game, and same thing. The game was very nice and smooth. There was no lag issues, no stutter issues. I mean, for me on my laptop, when I was trying to play GTA 5 once on my laptop, when I was doing the first mission, we started off in the bank. that was kind of laggy. As soon as I got into the city, that's when I started noticing frames. But on my dad's Anywhere or 1704, I had no issues playing GTA 5. Everything was nice and smoothly, and no issues whatsoever. So that being said, I might be doing a LCPDFR live stream on the Anywhere 1704, and yeah, so just kind of here's something to get put over for pick up a prostitution, and also for shrugging some pedestrians as well, and a fuel strike. And I've kind of turned out we're not in the underneath city. Meant to tell you that. Alright.
State trooper, pull over now!
Oh, bummer.
I should have picked my other wheels.
Just go ahead and push on. Just go ahead and push inside the road for his safety and my safety as well. Go pushing the curb just like that. Alright, gonna put the foot on stay burn. Other than that, fire truck, they're gonna go somewhere, I guess. So anyways, we'll be 1195 on this Black Land Stalker Occupied ×2. Since I saw him pick up a prostitution earlier, and also he struck 2 pedestrians. The reason why I changed my lighting mode from fast to slow is because usually if you put your lighting mode to fast, it pretty much will kind of make you kind of dizzy or whatnot. So you guys go to your EOS file or your config. There, if you see EOS something and you see the numbers from I don't know from 1 or something like that, change that if you want to. If you change that down to 0, that makes the lights go fast. 1 makes it go medium. 2 makes it go slow. 3 makes it go slower. So what I did was I changed my lane speed to 2 to make it not too slow, but just make it slow, where it doesn't give me any headaches or dizziness. So yeah. Alright, got the Liberty Township. But anyways, we'll do this our own. So anyways, we're at 1080 on the Black Land Stalker Occupied ×1. Alright, speed about 58 miles per hour.
Pull over now! This is your final warning!
Alright. Just go ahead and try and do. I don't want to wreck the vehicle, so alright, let's go ahead and see if we can go and try and do the pit. Just go on these guys without a problem. Alright. Alright. Just go ahead and nope. There you go, like that, just like that, just like that. No you don't. No. No you don't. No you don't.
God damn it!
Oh, you're.
The suspect is on foot! We've got a live one here!
Damn it. I write while I press all E at the same time.
A criminal fleeing a crime scene in Leftwood.
I don't know. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there right now. Stop right there. Stop right there. Yeah, that's a gun. yeah, got him. Sorry about that. I mean, no choice but use other. But if force was lethal force was authorized, and see how I got him. Alright, so it seems that that's gonna be a cold form. We're gonna be at 10-8. So quite so that's been yet to happen. So as soon as I did the pit maneuver and box him in out of nowhere, a bunch starts coming by and starts hitting me. So anyways, we're gonna be cold 4 and 10-8, but not 1080. Well, first that 1195 turned out to be a 1080 as soon as I was about to push the vehicle. Like I said, the reason why I changed my line pattern. If you guys remembered from if you guys watched LCPDFR episode 79, which is a previous episode with the child play, you guys will notice. Now I noticed how powerful the laptop was. I noticed how powerful. I noticed how powerful the Anywhere 17 or 4 game laptop was with the ELS. So what happened was I put the ELS down to 0 for the line speed, and what happened was the lines were kind of going like crazy fast. So then figure what was I put? So then I put the ELS speed on 3, but I haven't seen what it looks like on 3 yet with the Anywhere 17 or 4 since the Anywhere 17 or 4 is pretty much like a high-end PC, quite honestly. So yeah, but anyways, you got a person with drug deal, so we're gonna be at 1076, code 3 to a drug deal. So alright, got my way, folks. And now this one here is made up line speed 2. Reason being is because it's not too fast or too slow. It's kind of like in between. The reason why I did that was because I'm not sure if anyone who watches my video has a seizure or not. So I just changed the lane speed to 2 just to be safe. So yeah, I mean, sometimes when you watch the lights going like crazy fast, like I saw from episode 79, that can sometimes leave a seizure for the people who do have a seizure. So I'm not sure if anyone does have a seizure and watch my video, so I just gonna leave the line speed slow this time, just for the safety of it. I know some people like to admit to lighting. I know some people like to have the lights on fast mode, because they want to see how fast lighting pattern will be like. But
I see him. He's mine.
alright, these are your misrendering. I got nervous resisting arrest, so no choice but to shoot him down. Since he was authorized, I was afraid that he's about to shoot me. So yeah, alright. So anyways, so yeah. So pretty much from now on, I'm gonna pretty much have my line speed up to 2. If you put your ELS speed down to 0, it's gonna go extremely fast. 1 kind of fast and slow depending on what light pattern you're using, and 2 is kind of for medium, so I'll put it to 2. Like I said, for some people who have seizures, so I'm not sure if anyone who watches my video has seizures or not. So this time I'm going to have the ELS go down to 2 for safety, because I don't know if people have seizures. Because I don't know who has seizures or not when watching my videos, or I don't think anyone has seizures watching my video, because I don't have any complaints about that yet. But if there is, I do apologize if my lights are kind of fast in all my episodes, but this time I'm going to turn it down a bit for you, for your safety and my safety as well. So yeah. Alright, so we got some 10. So right now we got some 32s over here for occupied times 2 10 15 subjects over here.
We have the suspect in custody. This is control. Looks like he's headed
This
westbound
is
on
their
foot in
case. Anyways, give me a
Albany
call
City.
for attending from that Jojo call right there. Quite honestly, I want to say this Ford Explorer is quite sexy in my opinion. When I first saw this in real life, like back in 2012 or 2013, I thought these were the SUVs of the Ford Taurus. So I was like, if the Ford Taurus with the Ford Police Interceptor. So what happened was, now for the first time when I saw a Ford Explorer in real life, I questioned myself, is the Ford Taurus an SUV now? So what happened was, I was like, because like this is like way before I knew it what it was. It took me like a week to know what the Ford Explorer was, because I thought the Ford Explorer was a Ford Taurus, but like an SUV style Ford Taurus. So what happened was, so basically my teacher, my 6th grade teacher, she owns a vehicle like that, except for she owns a 2013 Ford Explorer. It's the same model, the same style, except for it's the 2013 Ford Explorer.
Nothing here.
Alright, nothing. Alright, I'm nothing to breathalyze her with, so I'm gonna take a ride home. Alright, ma'am, just take it easy. Don't drink too much again next time. Oh, can't send a taxi there. Alright, no, I'm gonna have to let you go off because I can't have you be drinking around here.
Get moving, pal.
I mean, she's pretty clean. I could have, check her ID, but I didn't want to. My bad. But anyways, so yeah, in I believe it was I forgot what year I was in 6th grade. So I was in 6th grade. My 6th grade teacher, she owns a 2013 Ford Explorer, and I was like, what kind of vehicle is that? So I went home after school, went to Google and searched up 2013 Ford Explorer, and it looked familiar. Like this. I was like, oh, so those are SUVs that were patrolling around the streets. Because I remember the Ford Explorers were kind of like a box-shaped SUV, and I believe in 2011 they changed it up like this kind of shape, make it more sportish and more faster, I believe. That's what Ford did. And so what happened was, I was like, oh, because what happened was, I remember seeing a Ford Explorer that was pretty much like a box-shaped SUV. So I went to Google and searched up 2013 Ford Explorer, and it looked like this. And I searched up Ford Explorer police, and I saw in Google Images of Ford Explorer like this, but it's Liberator, shit like that. It just was any type of Ford Explorer. So I searched up Ford Explorer police, and it came up with Ford Police Interceptor Utility. So I was like, because I never heard of a utility before until it took me a week to figure out what it was. So yeah, I mean, I didn't know what a Ford Taurus was then until I saw some YouTube videos about it and that kind of stuff. I knew what Crown Vic was, to be quite honest. So a crown vehicle was kind of easy for me to know what it was. But the only thing I didn't knew was Ford Taurus. So because I thought the Ford, because I didn't know what the Ford Taurus was, but I didn't know what the newer Taurus was like, the 2010 and the newer version of the Ford Taurus. The Ford Taurus I remembered were the ones like from the early 2000s and 1990s. But then I believe in 2010 Ford changed the look at the Ford Taurus, and I was like, is that a new car that Ford just made? Because I thought it was just a random car that Ford made. Then I realized it was a Ford Taurus, and yeah. Oh look, AJ 1399 is online.
That thing is collecting dust.
Oh god.
Come on, get moving.
What's this guy's issue?
Yo, I'm supposed to be getting brains off this girl. Come on.
Oh god, sorry about that.
Either I get to run the shot or someone is getting shot. Move it, asshole. I gotta get the pizza stack.
Gonna help police guys over.
State trooper, pull over now.
Alright, so it's really the 95 on this, says on a diamond blue party, oh no, on a diamond blue party on, Shafter, occupied ×3, reason being was from earlier, almost trying to hit my vehicle, and also a park vehicle as well, we're trying to go around, so, yeah. Hello sir, I'm with the Underbecai Sheriff's Office. The reason why I'm pulling over today is because earlier at the red light, you attempted to go around me by almost wrecking into my vehicle, and also a parked vehicle that was right next to me. So I'm going to do that as aggressive, so as careless driving.
Don't you think you're driving a little bit reckless?
Grasp your driver's license or registration proof insurance, please.
Let me see some ID.
Alright, let's go ahead and run these guys' names real quick.
Great, thanks.
Alright, driver, passenger, and passenger. Alright. Alright, gentlemen, wait here while I write your names on my computer. As you can see, I put the full-on staplers on and how the secondary is going on. That's just what I did. Just for I just like it. I don't know, I just do that for some odd reason. Alright, it's gonna have Lindsay Morales. One citation, license valid. Stop points, not the warrant, so he seems to be a clean, fine gentleman right there. Christian Collins. 3 citations, license valid, so 3 times without the warrants. So he is clean. And Randall Linus. Again, 2 citation, license valid, so 2 times without the warrant. So far, all 3 of them all have negative 99s. So which they are clean, but however, we leave off with a citation for $100, almost just for almost of a wreckage. You know what? Just give him a break. I know with a warning. Alright, gentlemen, I know you guys go with a warning. Next time you do that again, it'll be a citation for $100. But you know, if you did hit my vehicle, you hit another person's vehicle, no matter if it's parked or not, I will issue a citation for $100. But since I made nice today to you all, I'm going to issue you a warning. So yeah, you have a good day and be safe out there, fellas. And my mom watching a live PD, so yeah. Turn those off. Anyways, we're gonna be code 4 and 10-7. So anyways, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.